Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss crop production and management. This is your chapter 1 lecture 4 NCERT exercise questions and answers for class 8 subject science. Today we are going to discuss all the question answers of this chapter in one go. Question number 1. Select the correct word from the following list and fill in the blanks. First, the same kind of plants grown and cultivated on a large scale at a place is called dash. So the answer is crop. B part. The first step before growing crops is dash of the soil. The first step before growing crops is preparation of the soil. Next, damaged seeds would dash on top of water. Damaged seeds would float on top of water. D. For growing a crop, sufficient sunlight and dash from the soil are essential. So the answer is, for growing a crop, sufficient sunlight and water and nutrients from the soil are essential. Question number 2 is, match the following items in column A and those in column B. Kharif crops, Rabi crops, chemical fertilizers, organic manure. Column B is food for cattle, urea and superphosphate, animal excreta, cow dung, urine and plant waste. Wheat, gram, pea, paddy and maize. Answer is, Kharif crops are paddy and maize, Rabi crops are wheat, gram and pea, chemical fertilizers are urea and superphosphate, organic manure are animal excreta, cow dung, urine and plant waste. Next question is question number 3. Give 2 examples of each. Kharif crop and Rabi crop. The crops such as paddy, maize, soya bean are examples of the Kharif crops. Second, the crops such as wheat, gram, pea are the examples of the Rabi crops. Question number 4. Write a paragraph in your own words on each of the following. First is preparation of soil. Second is sowing. Third is weeding. Fourth is threshing. We will start with answer 4. First, the preparation of soil. It is the first step before growing a crop. One of the most important tasks in agriculture is to turn the soil and loosen it. This allows the roots to penetrate deep inside the soil, deep into the soil. The loose soil allows the roots to breathe easily even when they go deep into the soil. The loosened soil helps in the growth of earthworm and microbes present in the soil. These organisms are friends of the farmer since they further turn and loose the soil and add humus to it. 2. Sowing. The process of scattering seeds in the ground soil for growing the crop plant is called sowing. Before sowing, good quality seeds are selected. Methods of sowing seeds. There are 2 methods of sowing the seeds in the soil. These are sowing by hand and sowing with a seed drill. So you can use either sowing by hands or sowing with a seed drill. Third part is weeding. Removal of unnecessary plant from the field is called weeding. Weeds compete with crop plants for nutrients and water. This will reduce the yield of the desired crops. Weeds also interfere while harvesting and get mixed with crops. Some weeds are poisonous to animals and humans. Tilling is a common method which helps removal of weeds before sowing crops. Manual methods like physical removal of plant are used to remove weeds. Weedicides are sprayed to get rid of weeds, but this method may affect the health of farmers because of chemicals used as weedicides. Next part is threshing. This process of separating grain from chaff is called threshing. In the traditional method of threshing, the harvested crops is spread on the ground in a small area and various cattle are made to walk over it again and again in a circle. The cattle's feet crush the harvested crop plant, due to which the chaff breaks up and the grains come out. Thresher, a motorized machine called thresher, is used for the threshing process. Explain how fertilizers are different from manure. Manure, these are organic in nature. These help in enrichment and improve the fertility of the soil with the nutrients. These are natural fertilizers. It does not cause any side effects as manures are natural and obtained from the animal waste and plant waste. For example, the cattle dung, urine, plant waste are the organic manures. Fertilizers. These can be organic or inorganic in nature. These help in the faster growth and development of the plants and helps in enriching the soil with the nutrients. These fertilizers are chemical salts of nitrogen, potassium elements, etc. Thus, these fertilizers may cause side effects like allergy in our body, irritation, etc. For example, urea and superphosphate. Next question is, what is irrigation? Describe two methods of irrigation which conserve water. So what is irrigation? Irrigation is the method in which water is supplied to plants at regular intervals for agriculture. The two methods of irrigation which help in conservation of water are sprinkler system. The system is more useful on uneven land having fewer water supplies. In this method, water is supplied using pipes to one or more central locations within the field. When water is allowed to flow under high pressure with the help of a pump, it gets sprinkled on the crops, as you can see in the picture below. So this picture is showing sprinkle irrigation, and in the second picture it is showing the nozzle which is sprinkling the water. Next is drip system. In this system, water is delivered at or near the roots of plants, drop by drop. So in this system, water is delivered at or near the roots of the plants, drop by drop. This is the most efficient method of irrigation as there is no wastage of water at all. This method is important in areas where water availability is poor, as you can see in the pictures given below. Question number 7. If wheat is sown in the Kharif season, what would happen? Discuss. Answer. If wheat is sown in the season that is grown in the period of month from June to October, the crops of wheat may get destroyed as this is the crop that is usually grown in the month of October to March. The Kharif crop grown in the rainy season where the availability of water is more and the optimum temperature is more. These conditions are not favorable for the growth of wheat. Hence, the wheat could not be grown during Kharif season. Question number 8. Explain how soil gets affected by the continuous plantation of crops in a field. Answer. Soil supplies mineral and nutrients to the crop. These nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, etc. are essential for the growth of plants. The continuous growing of crops in the same field makes the soil poorer in certain nutrients as the growing crops take up the nutrients from the soil. Hence, the nutrients get depleted. This makes the soil infertile and with lack of nutrients. In order to replenish the soil with nutrients, farmers need to add manures or fertilizers to the soil, which provide the soil with important nutrients and make the soil suitable for growing crops. Question number 9. What are weeds? How can we control them? Answer. The undesirable plants may grow naturally along with the crops. These are called weeds. There are many ways to remove weeds and control their growth. Weeds can be removed by uprooting or cutting them close to the ground from time to time. This is done with the help of a khurpi. Weeds are also controlled using certain chemicals called weedicides. These are sprayed in the fields to kill the weeds. For example, 2,4-D, ethyl ester and neem extract. Question number 10. Arrange the following boxes in proper order to make flowchart of sugarcane crop production. As you can see the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. The answer is preparation of soil, then plowing the field, then sowing, then manuring, then irrigation, then harvesting, then sending the crops to the factory. Homework for today is learn all the NCERT exercise questions and answers of chapter 1, that is crop production and management. That's all for today. Thank you.